Welcome everyone. Before we get started, we would like for everyone to please live in the moment and put away your phones and silence them. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may sit down. Thank you. All right, let's try that again. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of Krista and Bogdan in marriage. And what better place to do it than here in Dublin, where the scenery is stunning and the Guinness tastes better than anywhere else. A wedding is more than just a celebration. It's a promise. It's the joining of two lives, two families, and two sets of friends into one community. Each of you here has played a part in their story, whether as family, as friends, or as colleagues. And that's why your presence matters. A marriage doesn't just belong to the couple, it is strengthened by the love, support, and memories shared with the people around them. So today, in this beautiful place, we aren't just witnesses, we are participants. We are here to surround Krista and Bogdan with encouragement, to celebrate the love that brought them here, and to stand with them as they take this next step together. I first want to thank you all for being here, as we traveled from all over the place, including New York, Ukraine, Minnesota, Seattle, Germany, Lithuania, Poland, Spain. But wait, there's more. California, England, Mexico, Argentina, Denmark, Colorado, and Pennsylvania to share this special day. I also want to take a moment for those who could not be here to us today due to accessibility or for those who are no longer with us. Thank you. Before going any further, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Nick Madvico. I met Bogdan back in 2015 when I interviewed him at Security Scorecard. Bogdan showed up as a very cheerful, confident, and very smart engineer. I very much enjoyed my multiple conversations with him. Little did I know that when I gave him that job offer, we would not only be colleagues, but great lifelong friends. Bogdan and I have done a lot together, including seeing a lot of live sporting events, traveling to parts of Europe, including his home country, Ukraine, skiing, taking dancing classes, hiking, but he still has not invited me to any Magic the Gathering tournaments. I've also had the pleasure of knowing Krista for many years. Krista is fun to be around, down to earth, and extremely genuine. I really enjoy seeing and hearing about all the crafts that she has made, plus her very detailed descriptions in her travels that she has done in the past. We also have done a lot together. We have taken ski trips to Lake Tahoe. We've gone to the Hunter House on the weekends, going out to bars and restaurants in the Lower East Side of Manhattan, or coming to the suburbs to visit me and my family when my daughter was born. These two were introduced to each other by Helena in 2015 at a blues dance. They talked briefly, but that was about it. It wasn't until the pie party that Helena threw that same year that they then started talking and spending a lot of time together. Bogdan would talk to me about spending a lot of time with Krista, how much he enjoyed their time together, and that he thought it could turn into something more than just a friendship. The one great quality that I think Bogdan and Krista have is just how much they care about their friends and their family. They both would go through leaps and bounds to help a friend in any circumstance, and they regularly return from their travels with thoughtful gifts for friends. This is such a powerful quality that should inspire all of us. What has been clear from the very beginning is how natural Krista and Bogdan are together. Whether it's traveling across country, skiing with friends, or just a simple dinner out, they move through life as true partners. There are a few moments that stand out to me that really show the strength of Krista and Bogdan's relationship. One of them was before they even started dating. Bogdan and I were out playing basketball when he suddenly went down and tore his Achilles. It was a long, painful recovery, and during that time, Krista was there helping him recover. That meant so much to Bogdan, and it planted the seeds of something deeper between them. Another moment came during the pandemic. Like so many couples, they found themselves in a small apartment during lockdown. navigating the challenges, the disagreements, and the day-to-day reality of being together 24/7. But instead of pushing them apart, it strengthened them. They learned how to communicate, how to laugh through the tough moments, and how to support each other no matter what. To me, those are the kinds of relationships that prove what kind of partnership this really is. One built on care, resilience, and love. If they could get through those injuries, disagreements, and a global pandemic together, then there's nothing they won't be able to face in the future. We've heard about how their story began, and we've seen the strength of their bond. Now it's time for the most important part of the day, when Krista and Bogdan share their vows and commit to the future together. Bogdan and Krista have chosen to write their own vows, which we will now exchange.
People say that relationships are difficult, but I don't really relate to that. 9 years ago, you invited me for dinner and asked if I would like to date you. By then, we'd already knew each other for over a year, and I already knew it would work. It's been 9 amazing years. We've traveled to 21 different countries, lived in 15 different apartments. I know that sounds crazy. Moved cross-country twice and supported each other through life changes, global pandemic, and more. And through all of it, I've only grown more certain that choosing you was the best decision of my life. I did not expect us to get married in Ireland. A lot of unexpected things happened in the last few years, but through all of it, we compromised, we adapted, and we made it work. Krista, I admire you deeply. You are the kinder, more thoughtful, and more generous version of me. Back during our COVID days, me and Krista went to live in Chile for the winter. Little did we know there was multiple neighborhood cats, which, we're living in the same neighborhood. So next time we went to the grocery store, Krista picked up some pet treats. So every future new cat friend would have a little treat. Krista is also extremely smart and hardworking. And when she's not working, she's always down for the new things and new adventures. And I absolutely love that about her. Over the years, we developed a few cute traditions. We write each other postcards when we travel separately and send them to each other, telling what happens that day. We try to not go to the same restaurant place twice because the world has just so much to offer. And my favorite one, though, is that we have this little exchange. The first person says, I love you. The second person says, I love you too. The first person usually responds, well, I love you more. And then we wrap up, and the second person finishes, I love you the most. The person who starts this exchange usually, loses. Well, today I'm happy to lose. I love you, Krista and Logan. I love you, and I vow that you will never have to face this world alone. I promise to hold you tight when things are good, and even tighter when they're not. I promise to try to not to steal the blanket when you're cold, and not to be touching you when it's hot. Well, maybe just a little bit to make sure you're there. I promise to be your ears when you need to vent, and tell 45-minute stories that probably could be covered in 3. I vow to support your career, and I vow from your career to your crocheting habits. I will help you pick a place for dinner every other time, and bring you lunch back whenever you lose track of time. And in return, I promise to accept your support, even when I don't think I need it. I promise to try, and I promise to listen. I promise to laugh, and I promise to make you laugh, as you being happy is one of the most important things to me. I promise to remember that while neither of us are perfect, we are perfect for each other in so many ways. I see these vows today not as just promises, but as privileges. I'm privileged to support the woman you are today, the wife you will be tomorrow, and the person you hope to become. I love you more than I can express in these words. And I will show it in cuddles, pinky promises, and years of happiness. I will always appreciate you, and I will never let a day go through without reminding myself how lucky I am that we have each other. I promise that this is once-in-a-lifetime adventure, and I will choose you, choose us, every moment from now till forever.
Bogdan, I love you, and I'm so excited to be standing up here with you today. To set the stage, I wanted to share a letter that I wrote to you on our first Valentine's Day. Bogdan, our friendship began with pie and spades. I was impressed with how quickly you picked it up and invited you over the next time I hosted a game. And thus, we found out that we were neighbors. Then I got sick, about a year ago exactly, and you brought me soup and chocolate. It was only fair for me to provide you with some food, home-cooked at that, when you went and tore your Achilles here. Dinner turned into dinner and bones, and the next thing I knew, you had become one of my closest friends. As I went through my job search, you provided me valuable insight and helped me make the best decision. And with that, I made another decision. I wanted you. It's been just over 6 months, and we've had some ups and downs. But the fact that I can and care enough to fight with you is another reason that I love you. Because we have our differences, but we work it out. I love you because you're intelligent, and I see you apply that intelligence in remarkable ways. I love you because you're adaptable, and you make an effort to understand the things that I care about and why. I love you because you are my friend first, and my lover is a cherry on top. And I've run out of space to list all the reasons why. A lot more has happened since then. Our math is a little different. 8 more Valentine's Days. I said 2 cross-country moves, 9 apartments, over 25 countries, across 4 continents, a million laughs, countless smiles, and kisses, and now 1 wedding. I love you because you make my day, my life, and myself better. I love you more, and the most, and more than the most, and definitely more than you love me. So today, I promise you this. I promise to learn Russian. Я обещаю выучить русский язык. Обещаю отправляться с тобой в приключения, большие и маленькие. Будто прогулка вокруг квартала или ночной перелет на другой конец света. И когда я потащу тебя на экскурсию немыслимо ранний час, о которой сама буду в 100 раз более воодушевлена. Чем я постараюсь найти тебя латте и бублик.
Please.
Where'd I go? I promise to keep going on adventures with you, big and small, whether it's a stroll around the block or a red-eye across the globe. And when I drag you out at some unreasonably early hour for an excursion I'm far more excited about than you, I'll do my best to find you a bagel and a latte. Обещаю лепить с тобой снеговиков, будто набор Лего, новая семейная традиция или да настоящий снеговик. I promise to build a snowman with you, whether that's a Lego set, a new family tradition, or yes, an actual snowman. Обещаю быть рядом, когда тебя тяжело, в болезни, грусти или тревог, поддержи от тебя и будь твоя опора, чтобы ты всегда чувствовал себя в безопасности. I promise to take care of you when you're sick or sad or stressed, to support you when you need it, and to be someone you can lean on. Обещаю напоминать тебе, находить время для себя, читать, we're gonna skip that. Играть basketball до тех пор, пока не понадобится физиотерапия. Даже предаваться твоей зависимость от Magic the Gathering. Но только в разумных дозах. I promise to encourage you to make time for yourself, reading ravenously, playing basketball until you need physical therapy, and supporting, within reason, your Magic the Gathering addiction. Обещаю вечно твердить тебе, что ты красивый, милый, сексуальный и просто сногсшибательный. I promise to remind you that you are beautiful, handsome, cute, sexy, and gorgeous. Обещаю говорить тебе, что люблю тебя, особенно в те моменты, когда ты мне очень нравишься. Идите навстречу любым трудностям плечом к плечу, как команда. I promise to tell you that I love you, especially in the moments where I don't like you, and to face life's challenges with you as a team. И больше всего я обещаю продолжать создавать с тобой нашу жизнь и нашу семью. And most of all, I promise to keep building a life and a family with you.
Thank you both. All right. Yep. Those were beautiful. Thank you. Now we will start the declaration of intent. Bogdan, do you take Krista to be your lawfully wedded wife, to share in all that life offers, to laugh with her, to comfort her in times of sorrow, and to grow together in love from this day forward?
Богдан, берешь ли ты Кристу в законные жены, чтобы разделять с ней все, что дарит жизнь, любить в радости и в горе, в богатстве и в бедности, в болезни и здравии, пока смерть не разлучит вас?
That I do.
Krista, do you take Bogdan to be your lawfully wedded husband, to share in all that life offers, to laugh with him, to comfort him in times of sorrow, and to grow together in love from this day forward?
Криста, берешь ли ты Богдана в законные мужья, чтобы разделять с ним все, что дарит жизнь, любить в радости и в горе, в богатстве и в бедности, в болезни и здравии, пока смерть не разлучит вас?
Да, I do.
Now we will do the exchange of the rings. May I have the rings, please? Thank you. Oh, there's a couple here. All right. These rings are symbols of the promises you've just made, a circle with no end, representing your eternal love and commitment.
Эти кольца – символы обещаний, которые вы только что дали друг другу. Круг без конца, означающий вашу вечную любовь и верность друг другу.
Bogdan, place the ring on Krista's finger and repeat after me.
Богдан, надень кольцо на палец Кристи и повтори за мной.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart,
I give you my heart,
my love,
my love,
and my devotion.
and my devotion.
С этим кольцом я дарю тебе свое сердце, свою любовь и свою преданность.
С этим кольцом я дарю тебе свое сердце, свою любовь и свою преданность.
Krista, place the ring on Bogdan's finger and repeat after me. Once assembled. With this ring,
With this ring,
I give you my heart,
I give you my heart,
my love,
my love,
and my devotion.
and my devotion.
Okay. Krista and Bogdan, having pledged your love and commitment to each other in the presence of your family and friends, it is my honor and joy to pronounce you husband and wife, partners in life.
Криста и Богдан, обменявшись клятвами любви и верности в присутствии ваших родных и друзей, для меня честь и радость объявить вас мужем и женой.
You may now kiss the bride. You're fine. Yeah, you can leave. Everyone, thank you again for being here to witness this beautiful day. Now, it is my great pleasure to introduce, for the first time as a married couple, Krista and Bogdan.